Wait, what happened to my song? Hi, everybody. Welcome in. I had a song to play, but it's gone. I want it back. Yeah. There we go. Oh, you can't hear it. I screwed up everything. Rough at this style of production. Endless days turn into sleepless nights. I give you everything. All right, we're going to just welcome everyone in. I have a lot on my mind today. Welcome everyone. Endless days turn into sleepless nights. I give you everything. Oh, Dara. Endless days turn into sleepless nights. All right, shut the music off. Welcome in. So, lots going on in this good world. We got. Want to discuss this truck. Get a little look at the new F-150 Lightning, see if there's anything new, cool, or unusual about this vehicle.
Is the 2022 Ford F-150 Lightning full-size electric pickup truck.
Woo!
The F-150 has been the top-selling truck for 44 years, and EVs are the way of the future. So if you put electric motors and batteries into such a high-volume vehicle, well, it has the potential to be a game changer.
Wait, is that an American flag on a truck? I don't know. This is conjuring up images of racism and misogyny, homosexuality. I mean, what? Sorry, what? Dicks my ass? What? The Ford Lightning, everybody. This will sell to. There'll be like 30 or 40 companies in Seattle and Portland that'll buy like 3 or 4 of these each. That's going to be the deal. They're going to buy like 3 or 4 of them so that they can be like local delivery trucks, you know, like, hey, we got to run down a few 2x4s to Johnson & Johnson Plumbing and Friends Sons Corporation. Let's send, it's only a 25-mile drive. Let's send down one of those electric trucks we got. Because we're not going to send the one the one to North Bend, and then up to Issaquah, because I mean, it's gonna run out of fucking. It's gonna run out of charge. We never planned on our delivery drivers stopping for 45 minutes in a Walmart parking lot to refuel the battery. But at least it's a way that we can knock out lunch at the same time.
Not just for Ford, but for the entire industry. So why should the loyal truck buyer even consider the Lightning? First off, the Lightning doesn't replace the F-150. It just expands the family with a sleeker looking.
Could we have found someone better to describe a sleek truck? I don't know. Well, yeah, no shit. No shit. It's a good looking truck. It's a Ford F-150. Like, they got a nice body on it. You just gotta realize that underneath you got a Tesla. All the ingenuity of a Tesla is under there. Except you're trying to complete jobs. You know, Martin, you can also just buy this F-150 that uses gasoline or diesel. and you know, if you're trying to move your niece into college, you know she got. I know you're up there, you know, being a base Michiganer, but your niece is going to Indiana Bloomfield in the fall, and you're gonna help move up, her beds and stuff for her because her dad's a pussy. I mean, it's not your brother; it's your wife's. I'm assuming. You know, you guys gonna stop off at a Flying J to recharge the batteries in your 2022 F-150 Lightning. Now, tell me more about how great this is. This is so stupid. It's a pretty truck, though. We're all right there. You know what? It's a pretty truck. That's what's the most important thing in purchasing a pickup truck.
City cousin of sorts with some pretty cool lighting and wheels.
It's the trans cousin of the F-150. Think of this F-150. It's not replacing the other F-150s. It's a new version, a non-binary version of the F-150.
Just expands the family with a sleeker looking city cousin of sorts.
City cousin of sorts? I missed that part. The old city cousin. Suckma, don't ruin the bit. We're getting there.
City cousin of sorts.
The city cousin F-150 of yours. Oh my God. It's sleek. It's box-dyed hair, you know. You showed up to Thanksgiving and the F-150 had green hair. Now it's Christmas and it's got blue. You met up for Sally's birthday in January. Gray. It's a sleek city cousin. For you rednecks out there, you pieces of shit. This is your city cousin you make fun of. The faggot who got an education.
With some pretty cool lighting and wheels.
Pretty cool lighting and wheels. I'm sorry. I thought we would just get through this without stopping 100 times to mock this. I really wanted to just get right into the Biden driving. I wanted to go like 30 seconds into this and then be like, well, like, is anyone cool actually driving this? And then I was going to do a nice segue, but goddamn, this Chris Farley looking woman, this handsome woman, is doing a very poor job of getting me to think that this is a cool truck.
The family with a sleeker looking city cousin of sorts with some pretty cool lighting and wheels. And it comes with a lot of superlatives. It's got 2 motors, front and back, and a whole whack of batteries in the frame between the rails. It should be the quickest F-150, 0 to 60 in 4.5 seconds. Output, we're looking at about 563 horsepower.
All right, that's actually kind of badass. All right, that's kind of actually badass. Like, that's pretty cool. 0 to 60 in 4.5 seconds in an F-150. That's pretty cool. The only problem is if you do that 4 times, if you get your car even 0 to 60 in probably 7 seconds, you probably have a radius of about 45 miles after that. I need to know what's the range on this? Oh, hold on. F-150 Lightning range. I want to know. We bet it's under 100 miles. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Ford promises the EPA rating of 230 and 300 miles, but towing and hauling near the claimed 10,000 pound maximum was going to seriously cut into those figures. Absolutely. Like I said, it's gonna be about. There's gonna be a couple of hundred vegan bros that CrossFit and still have some semblance of testosterone, who live in Portland, who live in Seattle, not LA, because LA's too far spread out. You know, you're not gonna get someone in LA. They'll just buy the gas emitting one because it's too spread out. But there'll be a couple hundred vegan hipster bros that buy this vehicle. And then, like I said, there's going to be like 30 or 40 companies that don't replace their fleet of vehicles with these. But like I worked for a company that had like a fleet of 12, 15 trucks, right? You know, sometimes we needed 12, sometimes we needed 15. So they'd have a couple standby rentals. And then there was 2 pickup trucks for small deliveries. And then a third pickup truck that, we rented every once in a while. I could see that company, absolutely, because they got a lot of money, a lot of stuff. I could see them being like, bro, we're gonna buy 2 of these trucks, and then we'll use them for like when the boss has got to go deliver, a small thing here, a small thing there, hey, when we go pick up lunch for the crew, they did that a lot. We'll go pick it up there, and I did that a few times where they were like, hey, go run this, it was a construction materials company, so it was like, Bo, can we need you to go drive these locks for this luxury house or whatever. Go up to the West Hills, blah, blah, blah. Here's the address. Here's the part. Here's the order. Drive that, hey, we also got like 2 doors. Put that in the back of the truck, and take that to, there's another house like a couple miles away, Lake Oswego. And then on your way back to the store before you go out on your full deliveries in a big truck, can you pick up, the pizzas at Bellagio's for lunch today? Can you stop by the some chicken place they had? I forgot what it was called, but they got chicken from there a lot. I did that a few times. I could absolutely see that company buying one of these trucks, maybe even 2, just so that they could say, "Hey, look, we're doing our part to save the world, be green." We're trying out electric vehicles on our fleet, and then just use that so that you can write it off on the taxes and say nice things and get everyone to think that you're doing doing your part. Exactly. They're going to get a couple of them, put them on lease, rent them. But what I'm saying is that they'll want the corporate branding on it. They'll want the name on the side, and they'll definitely make a big deal about it being a green truck. Like what I'm saying is, I'm seeing the logo. I'm seeing, you know, Western Construction Incorporated right here, and then I'm seeing this whole panel right here and the hood talking about green initiatives and highlighting that it's not a that it's a non-fossil fuel vehicle. I'm seeing a lot of ability to just brand your company and say, look at what we're doing. And then you post it up on Instagram. You tell it to the people when you're in your sales pitch. It's a nice little token. I don't get what these people think they're doing right now. And I don't have a problem with electric vehicles. I would get an electric vehicle if it worked for me. And honestly, if I got a house or something, an electric vehicle would work for me probably 80% of the time. The only problem is that when I do decide to go on a trip that's longer than 2 hours, you know, it becomes a challenge. So, you know, I think there should have been ways to look into other stuff besides just this push that it seems doomed to fail. Well, it is doomed to fail, but all right, let's catch a little bit more of their little advertisement through Motor Trend, and then see if anyone is had a turn in the vehicle. See if we can get a report on how good this truck is from a skilled driver. You know, someone who drives.
And 775 pound-feet of torque, a range of about 300 miles. That's with the extended range battery. If you use the standard battery, torque stays the same. Your horsepower goes down to about 426, and the range is about 230 miles.
Wow. So wait. Also, that's really not adding up, because like you lose like 15% of your mileage, but you don't lose. But you lose about 30% of the horsepower. I don't know, Ford.
Miles. The battery can also be used to power your tools or your toys or even your home in a power outage.
What? No, it can't. No.
This is also the first F-150 to get an independent rear suspension. That'll not only improve the ride and handling, but it addresses the issue of trying to package that rear motor.
Oh my God, this is going to be a fucking terrible truck. Really, you front-loaded it with nice flashy wheels, cool lights, 500 horsepower on the extended battery. And then basically said, yeah, they're just basically trying everything new with this vehicle because they couldn't because of how we were making the vehicles the number one selling truck brand in America for fucking a million years. You know, we're now just they have to be just making like 500 of these, and this is just a publicity stunt. There's no way that they're doing all this work and thinking that this is actually going to work out. At least now. Redesigning everything and being the only model that has, and the first time that you've done a separate rear suspension. Like, I'm not saying that they can't succeed. It could be the greatest truck of all time, but I'm saying rarely do they fucking figure these things out year one when they start a new project. Like, you can go back and look. Like I bought a Subaru at the one of the last years of that that I don't know what they call it, the edition. Once they got the crux and the crooks figured out of the Subaru, it's good. It's a good vehicle. Everything works well. You know, the new technology always got a problem. You know, that first iPod Touch and iPhone was dog shit. You telling me this is going to be good? Okay. Who cares? I want to see someone drive this thing. I want to see an independent source drive this bitch. All right. This is going to be one of the good still frames that we get of this shit. Because this is a tricky one. Why? Why are there two wheels? Why are there two wheels? Anyone? No? Anyone?
How's it drive?
Ah, look at him! Look at the truck! Look at the truck not shifting around, and him just going back and forth on the wheel.
How does it feel to be behind the wheel, sir?
It feels great. I tell you what.
I love how they shot from this angle. Why you would never ever do this? Unbelievable.
Now, I don't know if everybody has a stopwatch, but I think if we're going 0 to 60 in about 4
By law, U.S. presidents can't drive on the road, public roads. This is not a public road. This is a test track. He's absolutely allowed to drive here. Absolutely 100% allowed to drive on a test track. If you go back, you can even hear, because there's Secret Service with them, you can even hear them say, "Oh, is he driving?" They go, "Yeah, we let him drive." You listen. No, we let him drive himself. Oh, he's the head of Ford. Okay, sorry, my bad. Not Secret Service. The head of Ford says, no, we let him drive.
Mr. President,
This sucker's quick.
how's it drive?
Would you buy one of these? I would.
How does it feel to be behind the wheel, sir?
It feels great. I tell you what. Now, I don't know if everybody has a stopwatch, but I think if we're going 0 to 60 in about 4.3. 4.4? Right. Okay, I'm just gonna step on it. I'll come off at 80 miles an hour. You'll see what it is, okay? You ready?
Mr. President, can I ask you a quick question on Israel before you drive
No,
away?
you
Since it's so
can't.
important?
Okay. Oh. No, I understand that he playfully threatened to run one of them over. It's the same thing. It's the same thing when Trump would playfully say shit and they would go, "Oh, he threatened to revoke the press pass." And like, no, he's fucking being a douche. He's like, "Hey, look, if you guys aren't nice to me, I'm gonna just start revoking press passes. I want friends here." They're like, "The president." He was kidding. He is an old deranged man who doesn't really know where he is, but he's an old deranged man who likes to make jokes, and I'm not going to fault him for that. If you think he was really threatening to run the fucking press over when he wasn't even driving the goddamn car, then that's just you looking for weird shit. There's enough weird shit in this video and how they're doing this and what they're doing. Enough people have been fooled by this, by the way. There's enough people who are like, "Did you see the president drive?" Bro, there's enough brainwashing to go before you just start making the kooky stuff where it's like, he was threatening to murder press members on a test track in a vehicle he didn't even control. No, he's just being like, "Hey, get out of the way, I'll hit ya." He probably was actually warning people, like, I'm on control. Best part, though, all right, Mr. President, we're here at the Ford plant. Will you take a question on Israel? No, I will not. Next question. Goodbye.
Would you buy one of these?
I would.
How does it feel to be behind the wheel, sir?
It feels great. I tell you what, these electric vehicles. Now, I don't know if everybody has a stopwatch, but I think we're going 0 to 60 in about 4.3. 4.4?
Right.
4 flat?
Well, they haven't released it. President.
I should be quiet.
Mr. President, how fast were you going?
Okay, I'm just going to step on it. I'll come off at 80 miles an hour. You'll see what it is, okay? You ready?
Mr. President, can I ask you a quick question on Israel before you drive
No,
away?
you
Since it's so
can't.
important?
Not unless you get in front of the car as I step on it. I'm only teasing. Okay, here we go. You ready?
Oh, you know what? The question was afterwards. No, they ended up at this angle literally just because they didn't really want you to see that there's a second wheel. It's literally just so you don't see that there's a second wheel. That's why they're here. That's why they're shooting this angle. The Israel thing happens after.
Not unless you get in front of the car as I step on it. I'm only teasing. Okay, here we go. You ready? You ready?
All right. Our best test driver ever.
I think that was it.
I heard a verbatim of holy S word.
Do you think he was sitting there going, "Oh, we're just gonna send it," and then as soon as the other guy hit the gas, he was like, "Ah!" and just started crying, shit himself. God damn. All right. Ooh, I filled up my thing here. Yes, don't you love the slurping noise? More slurping. Don't you love to listen to me slurp? Okay. So we do a lot of politics here. And but I don't care. Like, I don't care about politics. I don't. I just care about when the people fight. So, since there's been a distinct lack of fighting, I've been watching a lot more YouTube. Just general YouTube. And I don't know why I was thinking about this last night, but it was about, 1 a.m. And I was hungry. And I didn't want to eat anything, but I wanted to eat something. But I thought about this guy. I was like, well, I'll just watch YouTube videos of another guy eating. And I hadn't thought about this guy in a long time. Probably a year and a half since all the protest stuff really picked up, because it's just, I was busy with other stuff and trying to do this and that, and watching people eat kind of was just not, high up on the itinerary of things to do. But that being said, I started watching this guy last night, and I desperately need you to know I hate him. I hate his guts. His name is Ken Domick. KBD Productions, I believe. Obviously, KBD. I think that's his probably middle name is like Brendan or something. But he does like fast food reviews and goes in and just eats crappy fast food. He's got 500,000 subscribers. And I don't have the problem with him being having a lot of subscribers or being one of those people that is profiting off of YouTube. That's not my problem, obviously. It's that he's so insanely cheap and is such a you can tell that, like, he's the guy that's going to die with, like, all of his YouTube money saved up. And I don't know if he got divorced. He's been, like, living in a van or something, or stealth camping, I guess. I haven't been keeping up with him. That's why we're doing it today. We're keeping up with what he's been doing for the last year. I feel like he's going to die, and that all of the YouTube money that he's just been hoarding, his wife will waste in about a year and a half. So let's check in with Ken. Also, you can tell that he doesn't have the fucking makings of a varsity IP2 talent. When Super Chat's donations reach $80, I will have a shot of tequila and toast all my awesome supporters. All right. It's probably even some, like, halfway decent tequila. Sir, Attila Back and Johnny Boston and Captain Content and Only Use Me Blade and Casey and Chicken Andy and to a lesser extent myself have done hard drugs live on camera, have drank entire bottles of rot gut vodka, have done ecstasy, have done Xanax, Jaeger, lulls in his Jaeger, had done fire sales for $2, $3, $5 for a shot. That's right, every shot, $5. You give me $5 a shot, $3 a shot. I've seen $1 fire shots. It doesn't even make sense. The liquor, even the cheapest liquor at that point, it's not even cost effective. And this asshole has the audacity to ask for $80 in Super Chats to take a shot of tequila.
Jeez. Welcome one, welcome all. Once again, thank you very much, Mac, for giving me a little nudge because I'm right in the middle of trying to take out another 5 minutes of the latest 24-hour video, and I got caught up in the editing, and I'm trying really hard to get as much done as possible so that you guys can watch it. I wanted to release it right after this live show, but it's probably going to be another couple hours after the live show. So you were looking at around 7:30 for the video launch. So hello, Maria Day, Alex, Douglas.
Just scrolling through.
Would you want the bigger power supply for when you get a bigger van?
Okay. This is not the video. Oh, that's right. Okay, I don't know why I picked this one. Wait, what's happening? What's happening? Hold on. This is it. That's the one. Productions. Niagara Falls. This is the one I want. Also, got no problem, Ken, with your video production. You do a nice job of at least.
Ken and Carol and her parents behind us way back there. We are at Niagara Falls today, and Carol decided to.
Hot wife, Ken.
Maybe a week ago, to come to Niagara Falls, bring your mom and dad, see all the lights, see the falls. Never done it before around this time of the year.
They have the festival of lights, so like a whole bunch of snowmen and polar bears and statues and stuff that are all made out of lights.
So you guys are in for a treat.
Awful. That sounds like an awful time. But once again, not my problem with Ken. Not that you're a boring guy who reviews fast food. I mean, I love the hustle. I don't think you do a bad job of editing your videos and putting them together for an old guy. You got that down, buddy. You got that down. It's you. It's your personality I hate. It's your family I hate. Your editing and your ideas of how to everything's right about how you're producing this. It's the content that sucks, Ken. That's the problem. You thought an escalator at Niagara Falls was worth at least a 5-second shot. It's you. You're a good vessel to create content. It's just the problem is the content you want to create is fucking retarded. All right. Speed up through this.
Well, we checked out the falls, but the main reason we're here is because of these amazing lights. Let's check it
out. Guys. Niagara Falls. Majestic. I mean, a true marvel of the eye, and something that can truly make you feel the awe-inspiring power of nature, constantly in motion. This place that for thousands of years revered for its natural strength and praised as a god and something to be given the highest respect of. Look at it. It goes on forever. It's a cascade of water, unlike any other in the world. And this is what this fucker has to say about such a. This man is the reason why places like this have been ruined by tourists. Listen to this fucker. Look at that place.
Well, we checked out the falls, but the main reason we're here is because of these amazing lights. Let's check it out.
Look at those amazing lights. Amazing lights. A true marvel of modern ingenuity. Wow. Carved through a millennium. Niagara Falls. A true icon of civility. Until the amazing light show shows up to town. Niagara Falls, only eclipsed by amazing festival of lights. Wow. God damn, that's cool shit. Whoa, how'd they get up in that tree? You think the fucking falls did it? Bro, red and green. Oh, I don't know. I went all the way back. Yeah, I don't know how you go to this place and spend any amount of time not just staring at that falls and thinking about your own mortality. It's the only thing I could think of while I was sitting there is just how powerless and weak I am in this cosmos, and this fucker's out here talking about lights. He also said, I think, that his wife's parents were there with them. Do you think the entire time? Because I have that feeling that he sits there the entire time, and just is filming the entire thing. Like he's always changing batteries, but like I feel like he asks his wife to do a lot of things. Like I bet that there's a second camera, and she's got to do some of the filming, but then he gets mad at her that it wasn't good enough. He's like, I thought you were gonna get the long shot of it while I focused in, and I had to do cutbacks. You weren't supposed to zoom in with me. We have the same footage, Carol. Is that what her name is? Look at this shithole. Every town in the world has this lights display. In some variety. And usually better. They thought this was really cool. All right. All right. Let's get to the part where we're here.
Well, I hope you enjoyed the lights. Now we're going to eat at
No.
Max Buffet.
By the way, the video is titled "Worst Restaurant in Worst Restaurant in Niagara Falls." I'm sorry. I hate to break it to you. That is not a restaurant. Once again, no, suck my dink. You were wrong. They weren't going to eat polar bear hamburgers. They were going to go to this magical place called Niagara Falls and hit up Almax fucking buffet.
Well, I hope you enjoyed the lights.
Didn't, really didn't.
Almax Buffet. Hopefully it's awesome. We'll see. All right, we got French fries, pierogies, pizza, potatoes, slop. And we got rice, salmon, whitefish, clams. No, they're called something else. Mussels, right? There's ice cream over there, yeah. Over here we got your salads. I had the Caesar salad, was all right. Don't eat the beets. Don't eat the beets. Oh, they got like a little seafood thing going on over there. And
Wouldn't you, as a restaurant, if he comes in, I hope he asked for permission, because wouldn't you just be upset at the man walking around, just getting his grubby hands close to your buffet line and critiquing your Caesar salad? Wouldn't you not want this man walking around filming your restaurant? Like I don't want the Yelp reviewers now filming the restaurant. It's a weird look.
this is the meat section. So I grabbed some roast beef, some chicken, some seafood salad. I had the ribs earlier, they're really good. All right, guys, we are at a hotel because tomorrow we're going to a place called St. Jacob's Market, and it was better to sleep here than drive all the way home and then come all the way back here. So from Niagara Falls, we've come to Cambridge, I think is where we are right now. Carol drove and I sat in the back and I was responding to everybody in the comment section of my latest video, and it was a lot of fun. So this is the hotel room we got. Here's the washroom. It's a little walk around.
Wait, okay, hold on. I want to go through this. Because I hold on. He makes money traveling doing YouTube videos, and this is what upsets me.
We're going to a place called St. Jacob's Market, and it was better to sleep here than drive all the way home.
Okay, where does he live? Hold on. So I want to. Okay. So if he lives in Scarborough, I'm sure that's where I'm sure he's the guy that still lives in the fucking hometown that he grew up in. Pandemic, blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Wait. He's got a song? He's got a song? Okay, hold on. So if he's in Newmarket, Ontario, and I think that's right outside Toronto. Yeah, okay. So he's Ontario, Canada. So if he lives in Newmarket, let's see where this is. Okay. All right. See how far out of Toronto. Okay, so he lives in Toronto. He lives in Toronto. Like outside. So let's see where he was going again. I want to just let's just see the math on this.
Hotel, because tomorrow we're going to a place called St. Jacob's Market, and it was better to sleep here than drive all the way home and then come all the way back.
Okay. So St. Jacob's Market. Let's do a little trip here. Oh my God. Okay. All right. This is making sense. Hold on. Blah blah blah. Let's add a stop. Okay. So wait. Oh. Okay. Hold on. Where are we? Okay. So it's 4 hours and 17. It's like a 5 hour. It's a 5 hour drive. Oh my God. I bet this son of a bitch. Okay. Hold on. I got a theory. So we're going from.
Tomorrow we're going to a place called St. Jacob's Market.
St. Jacob's Market. No. Where is what is this? Okay, hold on. I bet it's closer to. Okay, so this is the right place. Okay, so it's just St. Jacob's. Okay, so let's see where this is. Oh no, okay. Okay. Weird. All right. So they're basically like. So basically they did a weird trip. It's a weird trip to take. Because it's like. I'm not judging, but like think about this. This is their trip that they took, basically. Can I add a stop? How do I add a stop? So, damn it, where did I say he was from? He's from that Newmarket. I want to add a stop. Okay, so basically, wait, what? Why am I on the bus? This is weird. Just let me drive. I want to drive. Okay, I guess it's not that weird now. But basically, they drove from up here down to here to go see a light show, and then drove about 3 hours back the other way, to then have to drive like 2 hours back that way. Why would you do a trip like that? Like I get wanting to get things in, but if you just That one actually does make more sense. I was about to say that I was thinking that he was being. I think he was being cheap about not wanting to pay for another hotel room. They're like, well, we got your parents and blah blah blah, and I don't want to pay for 2 hotel rooms. I figured that like this St. James place was going to be like 10 minutes from the spot. It's like a 3-hour drive. I'm not going to lie. If her parents live in the same town as you guys, it actually almost does make more sense to just... Well, no. Because then you're driving... Okay. Well, this has been 10 minutes of me doing a workaround to try and say that he's cheap, but just realizing that, no, they made the right decision. It's a weird trip. I'm not going to say that that's not weird, but all right, getting a couple hotel rooms, it makes actually more sense if it's late at night and you're old and you don't want to drive. Okay. I thought he was just being cheap and was like, no, we'll drive 3 hours home to save, $100 on 2 shitty Canadian hotel rooms. It's not like they're staying at the fucking Four Seasons. Okay. Well, Ken, if you watch this ever, I apologize for thinking you were cheap for this. How you sounded and wording it, I thought you were trying to say that you were wanting to drive, 3 hours home to save a couple $100 on lodging.
Because tomorrow we're going to a place called St. Jacob's Market, and it was better to sleep here than drive all the way home and then come all the way back here. So from Niagara Falls, we've come to Cambridge, I think is where we are right now.
Okay, let's just see where this Cambridge is. Because he said drive all the way back here. And that part is what made me think. And now I'm going, there got to be something that's just actually close to here that I'm not catching. Where's Cambridge, Ontario? Is it somewhere in the middle? No? Okay. All right. So basically, so Cambridge. Let's see. Wait. Now we got to see how far it is to Niagara Falls. See, this is I want to know the story here, Ken. How long of a drive is that? Hour and 16 minutes. Bro, I think you guys fucked up on your trip somehow. I'm starting to think that there's some weird thing where you fucked up your trip. That you don't actually live in this town anymore. Where does this man live? I want to know where he lives. Wait, what? Wait. Wait. Oh, he's got some racial controversies? Wait. Wait. YouTuber Ken Domick posts All Lives Matter and is indifferent to the death of George Floyd. Oh, KBD. All right, where does he live? God, he's just got a lot of controversies, doesn't he? I didn't even know anything about this. I just wanted to know where this man lives. He seems to be hated. I don't seem to be the only person who hates this guy. Holy shit. He filmed his kid get hurt. It didn't help him. Where's Scarborough, Ontario? I want to catch him. being a cheap bastard. I feel like his wife had to fight him into getting these hotel rooms. How he's wording all these things, it sounds like he really wanted to go back home. Bro, he did. He has to live in that Scarlet's, bro. How he's wording this shit, he's upset that he had to get these hotel rooms. I'm telling you, I'm listening to this. I don't care. The maps are lies. Australia isn't even real. This guy didn't want to buy the hotel rooms. I'm sticking to my guns. Listen to him. He's upset. He wanted to drive home.
All right, guys, we are at a hotel because tomorrow we're going to a place called St. Jacob's Market, and it was better to sleep here than drive all the way home and then come all the way back here. So from Niagara Falls, we've come to Cambridge, I think is where we are right now. Carol drove, and I sat in the back, and I was responding to everybody in the comments.
Carol drives a lot, doesn't she? I'm getting a feeling that Carol drives a lot.
It's actually my latest video, and it was a lot of fun. So this is the hotel room we got. Here's the washroom. It's a little walk around. Nice. Looks at that. That's kind of interesting. It's like a hammock.
No, it's not.
I've never seen that before. They're trying to be creative.
I think you're just cheap and don't go to hotel rooms. That's what I'm starting to gather. Because I've seen that at pretty much every hotel room. Ever.
And let you know that there's nobody hiding behind there.
Yes.
And
Yes. That's literally it.
this whole hotel only has queen size beds. Unfortunately, we prefer king because that's what we sleep on at home. Queen is just a bit too small. We like to have our own space and then a dog in the middle usually. But I haven't seen a closet like this in one of these types of hotels. That's interesting. Hi. Yeah, I guess because there's no closet kind of thing here, they've shortened the room up. And
Yes, because you're at a fucking you're at a Red Roof Inn or a Motel 6. You're at a shit hotel. And right now, Carol's parents are in the other room looking at your channel, Ken. Going, he's got 40,000 subscribers on this channel. He's got 500,000 on the other. Carol said that. Carol did say that he was making way more money doing this than when he worked for the school district as a technology whatever guy, as the IT guy. Carol said that he was making a lot more money doing this, and yet he wanted to drive all the way back home instead of staying at a hotel. And then when she even said a Hilton Gardens, he scoffed and said, the Motel 6 is good enough. We went to a buffet in Niagara Falls. I think Carol's married to a retard. Ken, if you're watching this, I know you're not, but you're also one of those people that I've heard, and apparently by all the hate that you have on your online pages, I feel like you're one of those people that does look out for a lot of the stuff that is said about you. So it wouldn't surprise me if you see this down the road. I'm not saying now, but if you're still married to that Carol woman, I haven't really kept in contact with you, Ken. This is my first foray back into you. If you're still married to that Carol woman or whatever her name is, I want you to know that she resents you, but that more importantly, your mother-in-law and your father-in-law, they hate you, and they think you're a cheap piece of shit.
then they put like a little closet there. I guess that's kind of cool.
It's not.
Then we've got this whole little cabinet section, TV, coffee, microwave.
That beer? Ken got a six pack of beer.
And we've got this whole little cabinet section.
Hey, that's some tall boys of beer for Ken. Yeah, well, Kenny boy doesn't have to drive going to the farmer's market tomorrow. I bet Ken is the guy that goes to the bar with you. He goes at a work event, and everyone's like, "Man, Ken has it together. Ken has a couple drinks, but like." And then he leaves the company party by like 8:30. And he's like, "Yeah, I need to leave. Scotty's got I gotta do a food review thing." Or, well, I guess he doesn't have a job anymore. He does this, but I'm guessing back before when he still was working. I bet Ken was the type where he had a couple of drinks at the company party, but then what happened is that he went to the bar down the street afterwards. Like he left early, but then walked down a couple blocks to the next bar where everyone actually knew him, and that's where he got fucked up. Ken's the type that only drinks alone, or while his wife watches him.
Hi. Yeah, I guess because there's no closet thing. Anyway. Yeah. Got a little pull couch. That's where Carol will be sleeping. What are you laughing at? That's where Carol will be sleeping? Just kidding. All right, so big news of the day is the place that Carol picked for dinner. What was it called again?
Al Max.
Al Max.
And it's MACS.
Oh wait, hold on. Is this going to be a heel turn from Carol? I've never heard this woman talk. Is Carol gonna? Ooh, because remember didn't he say that the ribs were good? I heard him say that the food was all right. Oh my God, do they belong together? Do I have to issue an apology to Ken and say that your in-laws don't actually hate you? They're just the same pieces of shit as you? I don't know. Let's find out. This is... Oh.
What was it called again?
Wait.
That's where Carol will be sleeping? Just kidding. All right, so big news of the day is the place that Carol picked for dinner.
It's also a certain level of white when that's your big news of the day.
What was it called again?
Al Max.
Al Max.
And it's MACS.
And there was a reason why it was $16.99.
Yeah.
Because $16.99 all you can eat buffet. Wasn't a whole lot of food choices.
No.
The food was, some of the food was okay. A lot of the food was cold. Carol did tell our waitress that the pierogies were cold, the noodles were cold, things that were supposed to be hot. All of it was cold.
Like it was like lukewarm, and so it
So
was not
the
hot.
heater went off,
The
or
chicken wasn't
Yeah.
hot.
I had the roast beef I had was hot. Like
Probably because
like
it was in the gravy.
I don't know, but like the lid and everything was like super hot.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. Carol's dad came in and was wondering why the TV wasn't working. So we fixed all that. Now it's back to bashing this restaurant to death.
This is their big bash. 69 buffet. No. The buffet was $16.99, which let's do some Canadian math. $16.99 Canadian money. Yeah, you're looking at. I mean, this is back in. This is 2018, so let's see. History 2000. Let's see, 2018. Let's really nab down the price of this Hey. You know what's not a good sign? Is back then when the Canadian dollar was 73 cents to the dollar, and now we're looking at what? Almost 82? We're doing good. So, I mean, let's kind of think this through. $16.99 Canadian money, 2018. If it's 73 cents on a dollar, you're looking at a $12 American buffet. These are people's complaints about a $12 U.S. American buffet. 16 Canadian, whatever. Who cares? Once again, I've been to buffets. I'm an unabashed fat guy. I love a good buffet. I would love to go to a buffet right now if I could. Don't have them in Oregon anymore. That being said, what did you expect? Are you expecting a buffet to have plentiful options at the perfectly cooked and at the exact right temperature? What are you expecting? Carol, whatever your name is, they put those pierogies out 2.5 hours ago, and they will sit there until the 4 hours is up, or they need to put another batch in the big old microwave they got in the back. I'm sorry, the convection oven. What were you guys expecting from the $12 buffet? I'm sorry, $16.99 Canadian money, which is basically just fairy gold.
Wasn't
Yeah.
hot.
The roast beef I had was hot.
Probably because it was in the gravy.
I don't know, but like the lid and everything was like super hot.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. Carol's dad came in and was wondering why the TV.
Also, you don't need to tell us that the old man was being stupid and couldn't figure out a television. You edit all of your videos. You don't do a live broadcast. Sometimes I have to apologize for fucking up or not doing the right thing because I'm live. I'm always live. I never edit a goddamn thing. We just do it, shoot it straight. You don't need to tell us that he came in. You could have just done a cut and said nothing. Cuts are allowed. Did you know that in YouTube circles you can just cut and not tell us about the old man being retarded and not knowing how to fucking work a television?
Sorry about that. Carol's dad came in and was wondering why the TV wasn't working. So we fixed all that. Now it's back to bashing this restaurant to death. So we get in there. Carol went in by herself just to see if it was any good. And you said it looked like the restaurant itself looked really nice on the inside. The buffet
looked okay. It was adequate for
visually.
$17.
It looked okay.
Yeah, visually for $17, it was adequate.
So $16.99 makes people come in there, and then when you sit down, and I just ordered a beer naturally right off the top, and Carol's mom and dad always drink water with their dinner. They don't give out free tap water. So that means if you want water, you have to buy a bottle of tap water. Your iced tea, which is a regular glass of iced tea, was $4. So actually it was $5, wasn't it?
No,
Was it $4.99? $3.99. So yes, $4 for the iced tea. They wanted to charge for water, and then I'm like, Carol went back to the car and actually got 2 bottles of water for Jim and Joan. They're special little bottles of water that they have, and the waitress came up to us and said, "Oh, you can't have your own water, so you can't even bring your own water." So it's the first restaurant I've ever been in that wanted to charge you for water and wouldn't let you bring your own water in.
Not that we try to bring our own water in anyways, because everybody always gives you water.
Right.
All right. Well, that is kind of fucked, but once again, what were you expecting from a $12 buffet?
Why would you bring your own water in?
Everybody gives you.
It's extremely disappointing, and I would not. That would be like the lowest. That wouldn't even reach my scale of restaurants. If anybody said, "Hey, how about that restaurant?" Al Max, I'd be like, don't even think about it. Don't even say the name Al Max. So it's got the worst rating I've ever given on any restaurant. Again, half the food was cold, and was definitely, yeah. It's not even worth $17. It's not. The fact that they want to charge you for water. Anyway, so that was the end of our lovely day.
I love that that's the worst thing that happened to him. All right, this is the video. This is the video that really made me hate him, though. This is the video that really made me hate him. By the way, for tax reasons, you can probably write off all of this, even in Canada, as a business expense. This is a business making travel videos on YouTube. It's a business. Watch this. Orlando, Florida.
You can pick up some of the most extremely different foods.
It looks absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, top down. Florida Ken gets a convertible.
Alright guys, I got healthy junk food with me. We are in Orlando, Florida, and what is behind us?
The world's largest McDonald's!
Can you hear us?
The big FedEx truck.
This McDonald's is super, super special. And right here in Orlando, you can pick up some of the most extremely different foods from a McDonald's, including pizza and pasta, Philly cheesesteaks.
You guys hungry?
I think there's a Philly cheesesteak.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Let's go eat everything we can.
Alright.
So once again, we're here at the world's largest McDonald's. He's meeting up with other food collaborators. JP and Julia from Healthy Junk Food. And they're at a McDonald's. And once again, all of this is for your company and your production and your content. And what you did was you got a plane ticket to Orlando. Probably did a bunch of other things in Florida. Did other videos and stuff. And once again, you make money off of this. You make way more money than you could spending it because, once again, what you're buying is fast food. Your business model is watch me eat meals that usually poor people only buy. That the poorest people... My business is getting rich eating poor people food and reviewing poor people food. And this is how he acts with other people who do the same thing. Watch how uncomfortable this guy especially. I don't know if they had met before, but this guy right here, and I think to an extent, I can't remember. It's been a long time since I've watched this video. I think her as well. How quickly they turn on him and think he's a knob.
Cool. Look, man, the ice cream machine is not down.
Well, it usually is. Is that one of the funny things about McDonald's?
Yeah.
That looks decadent.
I might just get cheesecake.
Look at all this stuff. Cinnamon melt. We got pizza, pasta. Choose your pasta. Unbelievable. Ravioli. Are you kidding? McDonald's? That's a Philly cheesesteak?
Yeah.
We'll split that if you want, or do you want a whole one?
No, I'm not really that hungry. I'm just gonna like kind of sample. Like
Sample?
Yeah.
Oh, this is something they cook everything here?
Yeah.
Wow. This is the pizza ovens. There's gonna be more stuff over there. That's the soda machines.
That doesn't sound right.
Oh, is it cum? Oh, it's there. Now you can do it.
I think it's disposable.
Yeah, I think it's, compacting. Cool.
All right, so we're here at McDonald's. We're doing our thing. I want to see them sit down and talk, and him discuss what's going on here.
I can't believe there's a pause button. As if you need that. I could go to the bathroom, come back, and still pop the balloons.
Let's do a pepperoni pizza with a lot of pickles on it.
No pickles.
Just kidding. He likes pickles.
I want French fries.
I'd like to try one of the pasta dishes. What's the most popular pasta dish here? Linguine? Okay.
You can pick your sauce if you want Alfredo, I think. I'm trying to read it from over here.
Bolognese, basil pasta, royal.
Thank you. See? Oh, look at that. It's so
Nice
handy.
little handy thing. I'll do the Alfredo sauce, please.
Maybe chicken? Chicken Alfredo, yum.
Chicken.
Put some broccoli in there. Let's add a vegetable.
Okay, broccoli.
Pretend it's healthy.
Let's pretend. And what was the sandwich? The Philly cheese steak?
Yeah, can you add on an order of fries?
Yes, and an order of fries. Large.
Yeah,
And what, 3 soft drinks?
Sure. Perfect.
3 soft drinks? Medium? Perfect. Tons.
He had to ask for an order of fries.
of beverages to choose from. Thank you.
All those drinks there, and he goes with Coke.
That's cool. I like that.
Why?
It's so hard to get it when they just pile them up. All right, the food is here. It looks absolutely fantastic. Something I would never have thought to see out of.
Well, that's not a Philly cheesesteak, by the way. That's, I don't know what the fuck that is. Look at this guy. Look at him looking at him like we showed up. We met you, and all we did was we didn't even like order everything on the menu. Like, you realize that we could have just done that, Ken? It's like, it's a McDonald's. The entire menu is like maybe $100. We were sitting here having to ask you about fries. Ken, you got us medium soft drinks. You got us medium soft drinks. You realize it's McDonald's. All the soft drinks are $1, Ken. Ken, why? Look at him folding his arms. He hates him. I think this is the first time that they met, and I think he thought maybe that they could be like cool collaborator friends, and then realized this guy's a total douche nozzle. And now me and my girlfriend, who doesn't even really like me, who fucks all the other food vloggers when I'm not looking, when I'm asking for my French fries on the side. She like kind of halfway thinks he's funny. It's like, now I'm stuck here for the